What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on the Mr. Investor YouTube channel. Have a little bit of VeChain news for you guys today, but let's start off here looking at the price here. Price has been pretty stagnant, 11 cents. We've been bouncing around the 10 cent to 13 cents mark, and now we've been chilling around 11 cents. Um, for me personally, this is the time to accumulate whenever it crabs, as is said on crypto Twitter, where things are stagnant and trading sideways for a period of time. I believe that is a good opportunity to start uh, purchasing, getting uh, getting your bags filled for VeChain. It's just my opinion here, but for me, no matter how low we go, if we were to crash again to where we were last March to under half a penny, I would not worry. The fundamentals of VeChain, the fundamentals of the project, the fundamentals of the company, the things they're involved with, the things they're planning to do will not change. So I'm not worried. Um, so that's just my little philosophy. As long as the fundamentals of a company or a project do not change, then I will not be panicking. So no matter how low we go, I think it's a good opportunity to purchase. Again, not financial advice, but looking at the price here, we're at 11 cents. Um, Not much there. You can see the last 30 days are down 37%. It is what it is. 2% in the last 7 days, 1% in the last 24 hours. Heading over to VeChain stats here. X nodes, 2,983 left, and this accounts option keeps rising. We're at 1,054,000 now. Vito burn was was okay. The clauses were down a little bit the past few days. We had a nice little 100,000 spike yesterday. But prior to that, we had 110, 119, 131, almost six-figure range there. So, with the weekend, it is what it is. But I'd like to see a little bit more on Sundays, but it is what it is. And then we'll just check the auctions here. 20,000 for a Vitor X node, 12,900 for a Strength X, 45,000 for a Thunder X, and a 95,000 for, I believe that's how you say Mjolnir or Mjolnir, I'm not sure. But these two keep dropping a little bit. This was at like 20,000, I think within the last like a week ago or so, a few days ago. So this is steadily dropping here. I imagine we'll see this under 10,000 at some point. So if you're looking to get a Strength X node, I would hold out just a little bit longer because you will probably see this drop under 10,000. But let's jump into the news here. So all credit here to Eisenreich. Um, he posted this on Twitter, VeChain and E-HCert. This is Dimitris Neocleous, the Vechain Ecosystem Manager, and he was on the Cyprus TV show Front Page to promote VeChain's healthcare solutions with the E-HCert app. Um, there are no subtitles for this. I have the interview here. I will post this link in the description below. Hopefully we can get subtitles on this at some point because I'd like to know what they're saying. But still pretty cool to see that they got on television here. So I like to see the exposure for VeChain in all aspects of what they are doing. Another little thing from Eisenreich here, DNV and Brill Power. And he says here that Brill Power is a spin out from the University of Oxford developing intelligent battery management and control technology to increase the lifetime safety and sustainability of lithium ion battery packs. And if we click on these pictures here, DNV, who is an exclusive partner with VeChain, verifies Brill Power's new battery management system technology. DNV, the independent energy expert and assurance provider, has acted as technical consultant through the testing and verification of Brill Power's new battery management system, uh, BMS technology. This testing confirms that Brill Power's novel BMS concept brings advantages for a number of key battery characteristics like higher utilized pack capacity that potentially result in lower lifetime cost. And this is the Brill Power page here. Create better batteries with Brill Power's game-changing battery management system solution. And this is what the Brill Power BMS offers. Up to 60% longer battery lifetime, lower lifetime costs, improved safety, improved thermal management, faster charge rates, etc., etc. There's been kind of this push and this race for like upgrading and making the best battery out there. So this is an interesting take here, and the fact that they're verified by DMVGL, who is an exclusive partner with VeChain, I now there's nothing backing this, but I can only assume that all of their information, their data, is probably running through VeChain. Again, I don't have anything to back that, but as an exclusive partner and they're verifying all this, um, I have to assume that it's all running on VeChain because everything's going to be digital and they need something to put all the data on. So pretty cool to see. The next thing here is that Sunny Lou tweeted what SDGs implementation is lacking, and what an SDG is a Sustainable Development Goal, which is it is in ties with the United Nations because the United Nations have a uh, sustainability development goals as well. And it says that the first one is that effective and timely incentives to the positive actions, and that they also lack proper coordination and allocation of social resources globally. And then he said that's exactly what blockchain can do and exactly what VeChain is helping to make happen. I'm not sure if there's any ties behind this tweet, but anytime Sonny Lou tweets something, I gotta put it out there for you guys. Another article I found here uh, called Climate Change, China's plans to double carbon capture capacity by 2025 hinges on securing funding for projects. And I keep saying that, China in 2025 keeps popping up in all of these articles, especially relating to carbon here. We know that the carbon marketplace or the carbon exchange for China is going live at the end of the month here. There's some I'm pretty confident it's tied to VeChain. They haven't directly said it yet, but if start connecting some dots here, it starts making sense. But what's interesting about 2025 is that is also the in the little roadmap here. That is VeChain's position for beyond and maturity. So VeChain 2025, China Carbon 2025. Is there a connection? Don't know. I think it's interesting. But this article goes on to say that China, the world's largest carbon dioxide emitter, could more than double its capacity to capture and store the gas, contributing to global warming in the next 4 years, if all announced projects are funded according to an industry research house. And then it says 8 large-scale carbon capture, utilization, and storage projects could be added in mainland China by 2025, adding to 14 already in operation, which have a combined annual capacity of 2.1 million tons. What's interesting is that this carbon capture, utilization, and storage is actually what's mentioned in the VeChain patents. If you look into my last video, I'm pretty sure I put a link in the description for uh, the VeChain patent that was found about carbon capturing, utilization, storaging all of that information onto the blockchain. So I think that's pretty interesting. And we still see this China in 2025, going back to this 2025 and beyond maturity. So I think it's pretty interesting. Moving on, this is a tweet from Wu Blockchain. The first meeting of the China Carbon Peak Carbon Neutrality Work Leading Group was held in Beijing. It is required to respect the law, proceed from reality, and grasp the pace of work scientifically. So if you were to click this link and look at it, it's all in Chinese. Luckily, Google has this awesome thing called Google Translate, and it's able to translate the whole article for us. So it says that Carbon Peak Carbon Neutrality Work Leading Group debuts for the first time and announces major strategic decisions. A few days ago, the first plenary meeting of the Carbon Neutralization Leading Group was held in Beijing. This is the first appearance of the Carbon Neutralization Leading Group, making another important step in China's dual carbon work. And then it goes on to say, number one, the meeting specifications are higher. The specifications of this plenary meeting are high and relatively rare. And if you scroll down here, you can see that these are all the people and what they do for the government or what they're involved with. And it's some high level people here. They're all in this. And they said that all of these people gave speeches and the meeting was presided over by whoever this Han Zhang person is. And then it says it can also be seen that some major ministries and commissions of the State Council have basically participated in this meeting, and they are all the main departments to promote the dual carbon work. And then it goes on to list the people and all of these ministries and all these things with the government they're involved with here. Major strategic decisions. China's striving to achieve carbon peaks by 2030 and carbon neutrality by 2060 is a major strategic decision made by the party's Central Committee, with Comrade Xi Jinping, who is the president of China, at the core after careful consideration. Achieving carbon peak and carbon neutrality are the inherent requirements for China to achieve sustainable and high quality development, and it is also an inevitable choice to promote the construction of a community with a shared future for mankind. It is necessary to fully implement Jinping's thoughts on an ecological civilization based on the new development stage, implement new development concepts, build a new development pattern, and steadily promote the construction of ecological civilization to ensure that the carbon peak and carbon neutral goals are achieved on schedule. Strengthen top level design target decomposition. Then they just go on to talk about a little bit here scientifically set goals and talk about respecting the law. Um, not too important here, but this to promote carbon peaking and carbon neutrality, we must adhere to the problem-oriented approach and conduct in-depth research on major issues. At present, it is necessary to research and put forward targeted and operable policy measures around promoting the optimization of the industrial structure, advancing the adjustment of the energy structure, supporting the research and development and promotion of green and low carbon technologies, improving the green and low carbon policy system, and improving the laws and regulations and standards systems. So this is a pretty interesting article here, I think. Just gives little details on what they were talking about, who was involved in this. I'll put this link in the description below. I really hope that somebody is able to put subtitles up on this. I'd like to know what is said. Maybe they give hints on who they're working with, what's coming next. Maybe they announced a partnership with something. I don't know, but anytime VeChain is on TV getting mass exposure, I think it's very important. Whether you agree with it or not, I think it's very important. That's pretty much all I got for this video, guys. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and put comments down below. My Twitter is at the Mr. Investor. I'll put that link in the description as well. Give me a follow on there. And guys, leave a comment. If you want me to look into something, if you see a coin, I don't know, want me to look into something, I have no problem doing that. Just put it a comment in the down below and let me know. All right, we'll see you next time.